Hello, my name is Jeremy Bartz. Welcome to Spectrum Entertainment Complex for week 17 of the Monday Master Skills Challenge. We had 9 bowlers bowl tonight, and we had, for today's matches, we had the number 1 seed of Charlie Brown Jr., who shot 906, against the number 4 seed of Rob Sloma, who shot 762. Mike Jr. was the 2nd seed at 818, and our 3rd seed today was Rob Sloma at 763. Today's pattern was a 46-foot Chuga challenge style shot, which is mostly flat with a little bit of a line straight down the middle. So you're going to see some different type of angles today, mostly down right there in the middle. But it's going to be a great match, so we'll see how it goes. Alright everybody, welcome to week 17 of the Monday Master Skills Challenge. We have 4 bowlers today. Number 1 seed Charlie Brown against the 4th seed Rob Sloma, who again is not helping me. On lanes 3 and 4, we got the 2 Mikes. Mike Eaton Jr. was 2nd seed, and Mike Cabot was the 3rd seed. Charlie led qualified at 906. Sloma shot 762. Eaton Jr. 818, and Cabot 763. So Charlie's up in lane 1. And it holds for a strike. Cabot is up on lane 3. Great shot by Mike. So I'm sitting right behind lane 3, so it might not be a good spot to sit, but I'm kind of handicapped right now, so I don't want to move. Rob leaves a stone 10-pin, kind of, well, it wouldn't be a stone, a little bit flat. So we're bowling a little 46-foot Machuga special pattern. It's pretty much flat for like the first 30 feet, and then it's like a big strip down the middle of the lane. So Junior starts off with a strike on lane 4. Rob missed the spare. That is not normal for Mr. Straight Pin at it, Rob Sloma. So Mike is up on lane 3. Oh, it goes a little soft. Leaves a big 4. Rob up in lane 1. Goes a little high for the force. It's a 610. Mike gets 2. So Mike is at 26 in a second. And Rob got that spare. So like in a couple weeks past, we've had a little bit fewer entries, so in order to make money in this tournament today, you have to win your first match. So top 2 get paid. Cabot skids it through, leaves the 2-8. Charlie got that ball really clean. Nice shot. Good spare by Cabot. Got some open bowlers on 7 and 8 trying to throw normal stuff, and it's kind of hilarious. Watching them trying to figure out what the hell's going on. So try up on lane 1. Gets away a little bit late. So Charlie starts with a 3-bagger. Six miss for Cabot. The Eaton way of going Brooklands. Well, Rob Sloma did throw the last 3 strikes were all Brooklands in qualifying, so it's kind of funny. So Cabot's got 40 in the second. Eaton Jr. 26 in the second. Rob can't trip to 5. Good shot by Mike Eaton Jr. It looked good, but he didn't like it based on his reaction. It was like a half back. And Sloma with a good spare in the 5-pin. Does that hold? Not enough. It's a little high for his 10-pin. Rob's gonna go almost here, guys. He's a 7-pin. Not good. So Mike has 54 in the 4th. Rob will spare in the 4th. He's got 47 in the 3rd, working on a spare. Charlie's got the first 3. Cabot's got 40 in the 2nd, working on a strike. And he goes high too. Yeah, this pattern just seems weird. If you lay down early, a little bite early, but if you get outside, it just was. Like I said, you almost cannot play outside in this pattern. You have to play deep and let the ball do the reaction for you, like Charlie's doing right now. A lot of 7-pins, like he just left down here. Okay, Cabot got his spare. I think it's the first one he picked up today. Charlie got his too. Alright, so Mike is up in the 5th with a 16 to 3rd working on spare. Oh, he had that way out. And he gets, that should be an Eaton Jr. type of carry right there from Kingpin, but not Cabot. He got lucky with a sidewall there, tripped out the 10 last second. Great shot by Charlie. See, the ball is struggling to get through once it gets past that little dry spot right there, because it's 46 feet, and it just struggles, as you can tell, because that was like a weird looking 8-10 there for a second. Mike with the spare.
got some extras.
Oh, I asked him if he wanted.
Okay, thanks.
So Mike got the most funkiest Caesar salad I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's got like every type of. It's like a Mexican Caesar salad. It was like a Mexican Caesar salad. All right, so Charlie's got 99 in the fourth, working on a strike. Rob's got 67 in the fourth, working on a strike. Let's see what Mike Jr. can come back. Great shot.
You got that lane figured out?
Got that lane figured out, but he doesn't finish in that lane. All right, let's see what Rob does. It goes high. Oh, and he brute forces it down with 3 pins and a deck still.
Big 4 fall forward. That was 5.
And he carries it. Charlie, does he push through it? No, not quite. That was a college troop line from last night's PBA tournament, PBA style show, where he won $250,000 yesterday. But they were playing a Don Carter banner, so a little more ball in their hands. Cabot goes high again, leaves a 610. Charlie with a good spare. Charlie has a possible 259. Rob has a possible 247. So it's closer than I thought. Cabot with spares to stay clean. Cabot has a possible 236. Mike Eaton Jr. has a possible 234. Another great shot by Charlie. Charlie's got that lane figured out, but of course he doesn't bolt finish in that lane. Mike with a good shot for the strike. Rob, does he hold? Yes, he does. That was his best ball of the match right there. Everybody's pretty much playing the college troop style line from yesterday. Of course, much less ball, much lighter oil pattern, and Junior gets hosed again. Cabot will drop the 10 pin somehow still. And Sloma moves to 5, but not enough. So Sloma's up 2 5 pins this match already. So that open Mike has a possible 200 still. Spare by Rob. So Rob has a possible 226 still. Looks like Mike hit that one a little bit harder that time. Good shot. And I can tell that ball just didn't want to finish with Charlie for a second.
The ball that gets me back into my animation of the ball and the stuff that gets me back into my hole. I know, yeah, that's just like every Monday I come home. The best thing I have is getting on it and getting it up in the air to the air. It's like, hey, let's get up on it. Yeah. And get up on it. Trying to make artificial access to the machine. That was the only way I could carry like the 7-9 out.
Have you used this pattern before?
One of those, it was in that whole time frame when it was always me and Shane ball.
Cabot with unforced error right there. Okay, as Mike Jr. said, they have used this pattern before, so it was one of the earlier weeks when it was Duchaney and Eaton Jr. in the finals. I should take better notes of what pattern it is. I can go back and see how it played between. I am working on stats, but since I messed up my arm, it's a little bit on hold right now. Ooh. Yeah, you can tell the lanes are getting a little squirrely now. Not being able to drive as I wanted to. Charlie needs to stay clean here. Cabot comes up light again. But he gets some favorable pin count again. Alright, Charlie, stay clean. Alright, forces Rob to throw at least the first. He needs a double here to put the pressure on Charlie. To force me to at least get him. So Cabot has a possible 194. Mike Jr. has a possible 200 still. So Mike can shut him out, and Rob cannot shut out Charlie. Great shot by Rob. Mike using one of his 4 re-racks. I don't know if re-racks are allowed. That's the first re-rack I've seen since I started commentating, so. Rob pulled that one way in and 6 miss. Well, Rob did finish. He did finish with 3 straight Brooklyns in qualifying. Ooh, Mike trips out the 5.7. I think everybody would have. And of course, we're watching some on TV right now. Everybody's getting messed up on these stupid videos. And Rob throws that one even. Wow. Charlie's not too happy about that one. So Rob completely, that ball must have stuck to his hand so bad, he barely hit the headband to the left. but carried him. Sometimes it's better to throw the ball really bad instead of doing it somewhat decent. So Rob finishes with 223. So unfortunately, that means Charlie needs the first 2 now. Does it hold? It does not. So that means Rob won his match against Charlie. And Mike Jr. finishes with a 177. Charlie's definitely frustrated. Alright, Cabot needs a spare. And great shot.
Thanks. $2? $3.
I'll keep on adding to it, Mike. And then Mike Cabot throws another strike. He can finish with a 194. And Cabot throw finishes at 194 over 177 from Mike Jr. Welcome to the Week 17 finals of the Monday Master Skills Challenge. I actually have a co-host this time, Bryan Eaton. How's it going, Bryan?
Hello, everybody. Good evening.
The finals today is Mike Cabot against Rob Sloma. I want to call him something else because Charlie is a little upset, but that's how it goes sometimes.
Mike Cabot goes to the nose early.
So in the semifinals,
4-6-7.
Charlie lost to Rob 206 to 223, and then Mike Cabot beat Mike Jr. 194 to 177.
Is this Mike Cabot's first finals?
I believe so.
Let's see how he handles the pressure.
Not good so far. But of course, Dick Allen yesterday did the same thing and started a big
Drop
split.
that water bottle. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, Parker did have a pretty funny commentary about it. Something about don't be a dick.
Formerly Richie Allen. THB.
Yeah, motive against motive. It was kind of an interesting match right there. But like I said, I don't think it was on purpose because it fell right next to his shoes, and that's the one thing you don't want to worry about. Because they were already looked like they were sticking a ton.
Leaves a bucket.
Is that what you thought too? Every time they had to shoot a spare on the right hand side, they kept on sticking, it seemed like, on the approach yesterday during the show.
I only saw the highlights.
Yeah, every spare seemed like they were going to go over the lane, even before it was filled with water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, at least Brian's already doing a better job of keeping score than me, because I was like 5 frames in last week without even realizing I was supposed to keep scoring.
You know what? It happens to the worst of us. Ooh, Rob hooking a little bit at that spare. Picks it up. Yeah, I mean, Kyle Troop wins his first major. I mean, for having no fans there, it didn't feel like they were really bowling for $250,000.
Oh, yeah, $380,000 overall in the last match, which is insane.
Yeah, hey, it's some good money. We're bowling for nearly that much here on Monday nights.
Times .00001.
Yeah, hey, you got to multiply still. Rob almost leaves a bucket again. 2-5.
Is he using that edge again?
No, it looked like a gyro.
I should probably do some more research and look at the balls they're throwing before I start
Yeah.
making these stupid comments.
Let's go to our field reporter and ask Mike Cabot, what ball are you throwing?
I've been using a skill ball for half a day, and then switch to the black skill.
All right. Mike Cabot throwing the PBA skill ball for us today. Ooh, Rob chops the spare. Most chopped spare in America, I think, you know, especially on sport conditions. Just ask the college kids. Mike Cabot throwing a peep going between a PBA skill ball and the black urethane Scout of the Columbia variety.
So college guys chop that up, but you know, I think the most missed single pin spares at a college one I've seen, I think it's like the 5-pin sometimes.
Hey, I mean, them idiots try to hook at it, man. You get some trash sport patterns out there, and those kids still don't realize just to throw straight at single pin spares.
He's playing extreme outside.
Ooh.
That's the first time we've seen somebody go outside the Kyle Troop line, it looks like.
One of the few people to be playing that line.
Where were you trying to play it today?
Oh, I tried playing straighter, you know, out there maybe, you know, 6-7 to 4-5, and I really just had to keep, you know, grabbing it to force it to get that ball to finish. But as soon as that ball hooked and straightened out, you know, that's what I saw. So I had to looks at it, picks it up.
I'm surprised that ball actually hung on there. I think he is too.
Yeah.
Normal house shot, that will be in the ditch, I'm guessing. Someone's trying to call me this time of night, which seems kind of weird.
They're probably asking you if you would like to extend your car's warranty
Yeah.
and ask for your social security number.
Yeah, I guess funny. My wife got hacked today on Facebook, so she like messaged every single person in her contacts. So, and the worst part was she left her phone at home, so I had to go and ask her and just reply to everybody saying she got hacked. That's kind of embarrassing.
Oh, Cabot, you see how he just keeps it a little bit tighter? The ball hooks, it just straightens out.
That ball might be illegal.
We might have to ban that ball after this match, depending on the outcome, obviously.
But Cabot has been throwing the ball really well everywhere the last couple of weeks. He's got a couple 300s to show for and some other honor scores.
Oh, yep.
He threw I don't know how many at Eastbrook, which is a feat in itself.
Yeah, even on that really bad pair.
The last AMF dump was here.
He keeps it tight.
See, that's what Kyle Troop was playing yesterday.
And
And once he got the ball speed able to sit down,
strikes.
like he did just there, they read the lane properly.
you know, it seemed like the softer you got on this batter, the worse it started to look. as the day went on. You know, my best shots, we're grabbing the hell out of it, Jeremy.
Like I said, your brother's one great shot in the semifinal matches when you actually hit it off the side pretty hard. And he comes back and says, that's not what I want to do because this pattern is making me go back to my old habits, which isn't why. He was a little upset about that, but to get the ball to react how he wanted to, it was not how he wants to throw the ball.
Yep. Rob sneaks in a little bit, fast 8. See you guys.
See ya, Chuck.
See you later.
So, unfortunately, Rob's best play so far, it seems like, is going on our side.
Yeah, you know.
He's throwing a lot of six spares or 6 opens today.
Yep. Hey, I didn't have a 1. Might be a first for Monday nights. Ooh. Holds on for the spare.
So I think the reason we don't throw Brooklyn's a lot on these longer patterns is because us usually migrates deep enough where we can yank it to have it
on this, the ball rolled out and it straightened out before it could even get over to go Brooklyn for the most part.
Next, we're usually a little more direct, a little bit harder. And if we throw it Brooklyn, that means that it just stuck to our thumb really bad.
Yeah.
And I can't have it stick to my thumb anymore because that's how I tore my bicep tendon.
Yeah, hey, you know, don't do that.
Yeah, I have 6 months of misery ahead of me. He is even farther out. That looks really good right there.
That might be one of the best looks we've seen. Cabot with a double now.
Unless he must have kept it. He didn't want to show anybody out line, so he'll keep it fresh for the championship.
I know he was trying it in practice and it looked all right. Well, maybe he got out there and gets away from everybody else.
And we got these little open bowlers on 1 and 2 now. They're trying to talk crap to some other open bowlers. But they're using like really good equipment right now. And
it doesn't look any better.
Nope.
There goes a proton physics. Through the nose. Cabot.
And
looking
Mike,
for a turkey. Goes through the nose and almost gets it. Leaves a 10.
see if we had Specto there, you'll see that he didn't miss by much, but it was another about half a ball board.
Listen, on the lane he might not have missed by much, but his hand,
Yeah.
I mean, missed it by a mile too.
Oh yeah, you could tell off his hand. It was. But to naked eye, it was about board in.
But hey, skill bowling, you get instant results like that. You miss it a little bit, you're gonna know right away. Oh, it holds on for another spare.
So he's got a possible 248, and someone has a possible 247.
Maybe another tie. Oh no, Cabot made the finals last week, right? Against Grundyke.
Was it Grund? Oh yeah. No, it was either him or Tribe. I think it was Cabot last week because they had two ties.
This is Cabot's second finals in a row.
Sorry, I'm on good drugs right now for the pain, so I can't really remember what's happening right now.
Sloma, that ball's got a 7. Ooh, and it doesn't. Leaves a 7-9. Absolutely brutal lead. We've seen a lot of those. But the lefties lead them. You know, me in particular.
Yours was pretty too.
Yeah, I thought it looked good off my hand.
Yeah, it was Cabot in the finals because they both went like 220 something, then they went like, well, actually they went 182 or something like that, and then
Cabot just goes for the 1.
they both struck out in the 10th last week to force the roll off.
Oh,
And the house bowler just did 8.
on lane 2. What? Yeah, they're not. The scores aren't any better.
Well, And how does Rob bounce back?
Rob throws a little, gets it in, keeps it tighter, keeps the speed up.
Yep, that would be a little harder.
It's 10 back. Let's see if Cabot can capitalize here. Get back on the strike train.
Yeah, I'll be really surprised if we get to say the word
proton
ham
physics
bone
through the
today.
nose. Yeah, I didn't see.
I think there's one.
I didn't see a single ham
We
bone.
saw a couple. Well, actually, no. 3 baggers as big as I've seen today.
Yeah, I didn't see anything bigger than 3.
Actually, Rob finished a 4 bagger.
Luke sneaks out.
Rob finished a 4 bagger, but 3 of those are 6 zeros.
Yeah.
Because Rob did need to make that throw that 4 bagger because he finished ahead of front by 12 pins. So it was important to those 3 Brooklyns in a row. And the infamous looks like the 159 from a right-hander
Yeah, you know.
on Yoba Bowling Bear.
I feel like we need to go and commentate that match down on 1 and 2. Cabot looking for a double off his hand.
Oh, he almost did it 7-9.
He grabs it a little bit at the bottom.
That's almost back-to-back 7-9s
Comes
by
away
both
with-
bowlers.
Only, fortunately, only leaving a 9 pin.
All right, Bear in the semifinal
hand.
match where he picked it up this time.
Picks it up. Cabot, max score 228. Rob, 224. Let's see if Rob continues to let us move the break point in. Throw it a little harder.
He's playing really
Yes.
direct now.
Yep. Very direct. 2 very good shots by Rob in a row. Rob now only down 24 to Cabot. On a double. Looking to make it a turkey.
He's on 3 great shots in a row.
Yep. Those are 3 identical shots there, ladies and gentlemen.
Actually, 4 if you count the 7-9.
Yeah, the 7-9 was real good.
It could have been a ham bone.
Yeah.
Rob Stone was on
Call
fire
it.
yesterday. I don't know if you should have watched that match. He called the messenger a drunk Tom Brady.
The whole
Didn't fall over like a Tom Brady out in the parade.
Proton physics picking 3 off the left. On lane 1. Cabot trying to stay in this match.
That's
Oh, he
Did not
gets a
hold.
little grabby with it at the bottom.
that's right. I remember now because last week Cabot did the
Leaves
same
it
thing.
4-6.
You know Cabot right away when you
You
go to the
think
back
it's
shot.
nerves, Jeremy? Are the nerves getting to him here?
No.
No, it's a life-changing money.
He did strike out last week to force Aaron Grundig to strike out, but Aaron did.
All right.
So
Very nice.
Mike just likes to keep the matches. It's water. It's my water. Being told by management again, I gotta drink my water.
It's after 10, Jeremy.
But
Put it away.
you can drink water. You can give away water.
Yep. It's closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
I think families needs to do what you guys are doing now. The
Yeah.
ADs come out after 10 o'clock now.
They certainly do. I mean, here in Michigan,
Yeah, this past weekend I worked Friday night and it was just absolutely brutal at 9:55.
yeah.
I just got a surgery the day before and I had no patience and I put up a lot of crap, and I can understand why my employees at Fairlands are completely just fed up with everything right now.
Yeah, hey, the worst come out. All the bars and stuff closed. They got nowhere else to go. Bowling alleys, you know, try to give. Ooh, Cabot throwing a good shot. Leaves a 10. Yeah, bowling alleys are staying open until midnight, 1 o'clock on weekends, and you know, not serving food or beverage, just trying to give people something to do. And that rough late night crowd normally goes home when the bars close. They're getting booted out 9:30, 10 o'clock. And they come to the bowling center.
And they don't follow instructions.
No.
And we're the bad guys.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Stretch.
Cabot gets
Cabot
spare.
looking good on 10 pins. Getting a lot of 10-pin practice out there.
So Cabot with possible 195, Sloma with possible 224. Yeah, so we have lights and strikes, but it's not going to be pretty much lights and strikes. It'll just be lights on now because we can't trust the people. Every morning on Saturday morning, we find multiple bottles of booze in the bathrooms.
Yep. It's out in the parking lots. It's, you know,
And we get yelled at when we try to take it away from them.
Sloma with the
Sloma,
looks
another-
good off his hand. That's a ham bone.
Right after we said we wouldn't think we're going to see one, Rob throws 5 perfect shots in a row. Didn't get rewarded with 1, but the last 4 definitely were rewarded.
Nope. Rob is taking a big lead over Cabot right now. I think, what does he need to shut him out here?
Just 9
Just a 9 count?
or less.
9 or less to shut him out, Jeremy?
He just needs a 9 total. I'm a little foggy right now, guys.
9 or less.
We'll find out.
We'll see here.
Guess he
Oh,
got
that's
8.
8, Jeremy.
So if we push an 8 there, let's see what happens to the score.
Oh, he's got max possible.
So he's already got him
He's
shot
got
out.
he needs a spare, Jeremy.
Need one? Yeah, he does need a spare.
9 or less.
Yeah.
I think we just need to get Jeremy on more pain meds and have him do commentary. Ooh, that was almost a chop.
I'm pretty sure he thought that was Chop too.
I thought that was Chop City. Chop City.
Chop Suey. At least it wasn't Dunka. Cabot hasn't Dunka a 10 pin yet, so that was good. Kept it close. You haven't Dunka a 10 pin, so
I keep thinking I've hit my thumb on some of these stairs.
you're not Tom Smallwood.
Rob needs 4 or better.
Oh, I think he did.
Leaves the 8-10 in the fill.
So
Good shot, Terry Metzner.
So he left the 7-9 and 8-10 in the same game. Left the whole back row in 2 shots. Fortunately, it was enough to win.
9 or less.
He still won, didn't he?
He did.
Oh, we got that little help.
Get that out, gets it fast.
Hey, you try to write it with a full arm cast right now. It's not easy.
I'm just enjoying watching you. Oh, it gets the big wheel out to pick it up.
I also wish best of luck to my buddy Rob Wall, who owns the Win, because I found out today that he pretty much did the same thing I did today. Ruptured his tendon, so he's going to have the same type of rehab ahead of him.
We all staying in the house, so we got a house, Airbnb house.
Oh, we did?
And Cabot finishes with a...
Ooh.
For a 46-foot long pattern, we are seeing a lot of 9 pins and 8 pins. And
Yes, we are.
That was a 182 for Mike. So Sloma wins 200 to 182.
I
That was
feel like that was a really close match. You know, Rob could add a lot more if he carries some of those. Cabot, same thing. If he carries some of those 10 pins, it could have been a whole other story. But either way, great bowling by our two finalists.
So everybody knows, hi, here's my full arm cast. So that's why I've been talking kind of weird right now, because it hurts, but I've had Bryan here to help me out. So again, thanks for everybody for watching. This was week 17 of the Monday Mastery Skills Challenge. We'll see you all next week.
I'm Bryan Eaton. I'm here with today's winner, Rob Sloma. You know, Rob, getting your first win tonight in the Skills Challenge. How does it feel?
Feels really good. Just to, I guess, start off, I kind of got lucky tonight, honestly speaking. Charlie Brown, he was the class of the field today. Charlie's been on his stride like about every week lately, been the top qualifier. I was paired up with him in the semis there. Got to the 10th, and it was kind of on borrowed time on my thumb. I tore it up pretty good today. Sorry for the Brooklyns. I had 2 Brooklyns there. That kind of advanced me, to the finals. So, again, sorry about that. But a little luck, goes a long ways, I guess. So,
Oh, yeah.
But here in the finals here, got it all super glued up, and it worked,
Yeah.
So threw some good shots, and Mike Cabot, this is the second week in a row also now that he's made the finals. He's bowling well also, so you're seeing a different group of guys now starting to hit their stride, and it's kind of cool to see.
Oh, yeah.
Even myself, bowling pretty good.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. What was the game plan going into this week, and into the finals?
Game plan, according to the pattern that we had, 45 feet, right? There was supposed to be a lot of hold at 15 and stretched out longer than what we've had. Game plan or thought is got to play near there. Qualifying, I wasn't even close to there. I actually played more to the right. I just kind of focused on the track area and just try to make good shots, try to repeat shots, I should say. And it kind of got me there, at least got me in the top 4. And then from there on out. When I got to the finals, again, I thought I was maybe on borrowed time. So I moved into basically where we should have been playing. Charlie was there. I just kind of stayed near him or whatever, and it was just kind of a battle from there. So.
Yeah. All right, great bowling again, Rob. And one final question. Week 17 of the Skills, challenge stuff. You've been here just about every week.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the skills stuff and thoughts on it kind of going forward?
My thoughts are, obviously to do good, wherever I bowl. But I utilize this as a really good practicing tool. You have to, again, make good shots. You have to keep your speed correct, your hand positions correct, follow or watch where other guys are playing to maybe try to get an advantage or, say, hey, don't go there either. And then also, too, some guys are using a couple different balls or whatever, but I'm pretty much the same one. But just trying to use this as practice. And at the same time, keep my mental focus sharp. This is where it's at. I really appreciate you guys doing this for us. I'd like to see, again, more bowlers. We're seeing a good group of them, but hopefully we can get a few more and then go from there.
All right. Yeah. Sounds good. Again, Rob, congrats on the win tonight. Great bowling. Look forward to seeing you out here next week. I'm Bryan Eaton. That's it for Skills Challenge Monday nights, 7 o'clock, Spectrum Lanes. We're out.